folks. Ray Gehring with the New York Music Co-op. Thank you for joining me in this fourth installment in our series on the fundamentals, the basics of music theory. This one is entitled Other Major Scales, which is sort of a companion piece to the previous lesson, which was on the C major scale. Everything I played in the beginning was following these three different major keys. We have C major, G major, and F major in the blue. Now I'm contending with apparently a serious thunderstorm here, but I think it'll provide a nice ambience. So anyway, so our first chord is always going to be major no matter which key I'm in, major key I'm in. So this is the order of chords within any major scale, any major key. Remember, I'm using those terms sort of interchangeably. So my first chord again, always major. Second is always minor. Third minor. Fourth major. Fifth major. Sixth major. And seventh diminished. We'll get to that at some point, but just know that that is diminished in its triad form. So we'll get to that. These are always the same. Let's see. So, you'll notice that G has one sharp. Just keep that in mind for right now. It's the very first key or scale that has a sharp. And it's easy to remember because F is the first. So there's those two instances of Fs there. All right. Then you'll notice that F has a B flat. F just happens to be the first key with a flat too, so F kind of represents a few different firsts, I suppose, in the order of music theory. So the emphasis here really is that no matter which of these three keys, this is going to be the order of the chords. Also, to recap on a lesson about half steps and whole steps, remember that that order will always be the same as well. You're always going to have a whole step, a half step, a whole step, and a whole step. If I end at the C, that will be a half step. But again, whole, half, whole. It's basically WWH, WWWH. So those are the small things that you always want to commit to memory. Just put those W's and H's together and just never forget that order. At some point in your development in music theory, you'll want to go back and explore why those things are as they are. They really are more about distance than any other thing. This is, again, one half step. This is one full step. All right. It's just a distance in the string. It is where the note is cut off. We can divide a note up, and that's what determines pitches. So, there are mathematicians who can better explain the partiality or partials in music than I can. So anyway, so the takeaway from this lesson is know the order of chords within the scale. They will not change. And that will be the same for minor scales as well, which we will get into. But for now, the order of these major keys, the order of chords will remain the same. If I'm in the key of A flat, B flat, it's going to be the same. So I think we've pretty much covered what I need to go over in this particular lesson. I hope everybody's staying, again, happy or as happy as can be, staying healthy. And once again, make as much music as possible. Thanks for watching. This is Ray Gehring with the New York Music Co-op.